Hi everyone, my name is Christy Bellardo and I'm an environmental education coordinator over at the Mohonk Preserve. Today I'm going to give you a few tips on how you can collect scientific data from the luxury of your own home, whether that's looking outside through a window or even going outside in your backyard, and that's through an iNaturalist Backyard BioBlitz. iNaturalist Backyard BioBlitzes are great for any age, upper elementary, middle, high school, college, even adults, or just anyone that wants to learn more about the natural world. And the materials that you'll need for a BioBlitz are just a smartphone and then an app that I'm going to ask you to download. Don't worry, it's free. And if you don't have a smartphone, completely fine. As long as you have a camera, that's great for you to take photos. And then having a computer when you go back inside from visiting your backyard with some internet access to go to the iNaturalist.org website. That's completely fine. So, what is a backyard BioBlitz? Well, basically, a backyard BioBlitz is a moment of time where you are collecting and identifying as many living things in one given area. So that means all different types of plants, all different types of animals. Now, when I say animals and plants, that doesn't mean your dog or your cat or a potted plant you may have bought from the store, but living and breathing plants and animals that are naturally found in a given area. And you're going to collect as many as you can by just taking their photo. So, what are we going to do? Well, we will go to iNaturalist.org, and you can go ahead and download their app to your smartphone, and it looks a little bit like this. It's a white icon with a green bird on it. So what exactly is iNaturalist? Well, iNaturalist is basically a community of naturalists or people that want to learn more about the natural world. And iNaturalist is basically an online data platform where people like you and me can take a photo of a plant or an animal that they find in their backyard or on a hike and upload it to iNaturalist, and it helps the community that's on iNaturalist helps you identify what it is, and after a certain amount of people have helped you identify and agree that it is what it is, then your image becomes research grade. And what does that mean? Well, having your images become research grade means that scientists can use it for research projects. And you may think, well, why are my photos so important? I'm just one person. Well, if you add all of your photos of all the plants and animals that you find in your area, and I add all of mine, and your neighbor adds all of theirs, you're creating this huge collection of images of plants and animals that are in a given area. And it really adds to a bigger picture, a bigger answer. And that's learning about different types of species in certain areas, or understanding, phenological phenomena, like when are flowers blooming, or when are birds arriving to a given area, or when are, there are presence of seeds and fruits and nuts, or when there's an absence of anything. Also, what's really cool about iNaturalist is that people are discovering new species by just taking a photo of it. So how do you contribute to iNaturalist? Well, once you download the app onto your phone, you can then just go ahead and click it. And it's going to bring you to your main homepage. Your account is super easy to make, and once you've made your account, you can then go outside and take photos of plants or animals that you may see in your backyard. So in order to do that, you'll go to the bottom of your screen and you'll see a camera that says Observe. You'll go ahead and click that. And that brings you to, of course, the camera. And then you can go ahead and take a photo of something. So I have a great specimen that I want to upload to iNaturalist, and I'll give you a little sneak peek of what it looks like. Look at that beautiful flower. It's great. It's got these beautiful long pointed leaves that are mottled, which means they kind of look camouflage-like with this green and brown pattern and this beautiful yellow bloom. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a photo of it on iNaturalist. And I've made that photo. So now I'm gonna upload it by pressing next. And it's gonna bring you to this next little screen. You can try and identify what it is already by just pressing what did you see. And by doing that, it will then give you a few different options of what it might look like. And you can try and guess which one it may look like similar. So I'm gonna press it may look like the yellow trout lily. And then when you look at the rest of the screen, it will give you the date that you recorded it. Your phone will, if geolocation is on, it's going to tell you exactly where it was. And then you can just go ahead and press share at the bottom of your screen. And once you do that, it's going to upload to the iNaturalist world, and other iNaturalist users can look at your image and agree that it is yellow trout lily. And once I think 2 or 3 other iNaturalists agree to what you've identified it as, it then becomes research grade, and other scientists and researchers are able to use it. And this is just a really fun way to get involved in citizen science and contribute to scientific data research. And it's really helping us get a better idea of the biodiversity in our backyard, in our region, in our state, in our country, and our world. And who knows, you may even discover a new species. So try it out. Enjoy, take loads of photos, and become an iNaturalist backyard BioBlitzer. Enjoy, everyone.